I wanted to talk about insecurities today. Before we start, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Woofy. If you're new here, welcome. Okay, so we all have insecurities. Everyone's going through something. And before we properly get into it, let's look at the definition of insecurity. There are two definitions on Google. 1, uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, lack of confidence. 2, the state of being open to danger or threat, lack of protection. So looking at the definitions alone, it kind of brings up a point that I wanted to make anyway. Insecurities are based off of negativity and fear. Having an insecurity is human and it's normal. However, I do feel as though society has made us more insecure than ever. When certain ideals and things are pushed into your face, or you're completely surrounded by them in your environment, you're gonna feel less confident about who you are, and you're gonna feel less confident about what you think you stand for and what you think you're capable of. And I'm here to tell you that is wrong. That is false. Society does not own you, and society should not have authority over you. You own you. You are in charge of your ideals. You are in charge of how you see yourself. Let's take one insecurity as an example for this. So let's look at beauty. I think you're beautiful. I may never have met you, but I think you're beautiful. And I hope that you think you're beautiful as well, but I know, considering I'm talking about it as an insecurity, it's something we all struggle with. So there might have been a time where you were very confident that you're beautiful, or maybe it was the first time you felt it and suddenly something happened that shifted your perspective on yourself. So it could have been someone bullying you, or someone could have called you ugly. It could have been you on Instagram scrolling and suddenly seeing someone who firstly doesn't even look like you. So I don't know why you're comparing yourself, but we'll get to that. But you're seeing that they're different from you, but they're getting praise, whereas you feel like you need to look like that to get the same amount of praise and to be the same level of beauty. But let me stop you there, because number one, that's just conformity. You just want to conform to what society has deemed acceptable, and you're basically trying to people please. And boom, an insecurity has developed. You are now fearful of being seen in a certain light by society or by someone, or even by yourself. I'm here to tell you that you are beautiful. If you haven't heard that in a while, you are beautiful. And at the end of the day, you should be the sole person who gets to decide how you view yourself and how you view your beauty. Now, I was talking about conformity. Conformity is based off of fear, and insecurities are based off of fear. So they kind of are in the same league, shall we say, because they are different things, but they're in the same league. I don't know how this started, and maybe one day I'll research it, but whoever started the whole conformity thing, it's a no from me. That idea should have been scrapped, binned, never been put out into the world. There's a reason why we're all unique. There's a reason why we're all different, and that's because we all bring different beauty. I was watching Totally Spies the movie the other day, you know, throwing it back, and there was a part where they were talking about beauty and conformity and how beauty is subjective.
I mean, hello, conformity is so 3 years ago? Yeah, because when everyone looks the same, beauty has no meaning.
And it's true, it's just like that saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You just doing your best and you just going out doing what you do is beautiful, and it's expressive. If you're just trying to be a carbon copy of someone else, you lose all that, you know, spice, that pizzazz, that enjoyment in life. Another point I wanted to make was the synonyms for insecurity. So we've got lack of confidence, which I've spoken about, self-doubt, which can then manifest into imposter syndrome if you get a certain job or whatever, unstable, unsecured, loose, rocky, wobbly, shaky, you get the idea. Insecurities shift our foundations. Insecurities put us on rocky ground. Do you see where I'm going with this? Because I see where I'm going with this. Point is that sometimes the insecurities are louder than the truth. And you need to remember that your insecurities are not the truth. They are lies. They are not fact. Not every thought that comes into your head is true. You start to feel yourself get overwhelmed by an insecurity or an anxiety of something. Remember to take a deep breath and take a step back and just think, wait, is this true? If so, where's the evidence? I learned that trick in therapy and it helped me so much. It is so helpful to just take a step back from any sort of situation and just be like, hold on a second. Let me fact check the situation. It's normal to be uncertain about yourself, uncertain about another person or a situation. But what shouldn't be normal is how much we are uncertain about everything. And I think that's also a lot to do with society and our generation and what we've been through. And I do have hope. Well, I'd like to think I have hope that we can get better in the future. The other half of me is also like, wow, I have no hope. What is life? Insecurities are just fear. It's the fear of the unknown, but it's also the fear of change and fear of yourself, basically. But knowledge is power, and knowing yourself will be the key to your happiness, and also will be the key to you learning to love yourself more and to understand yourself more, which is so important. Because if you don't know yourself, how do you expect others to know you? I don't know if that's deep or if that's me literally just having an existential crisis in front of the camera. Wait, hold on. I mean, at the end of the day, you never fully know everything about yourself, because there are some things that you do subconsciously that you don't realize, but your friends realize about you, and then they might tell you. But I guess you know yourself to an extent. I don't know where I was going with that. I really think it was just an existential crisis happening. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I've just been thinking about this a lot recently because I've been dealing with my own insecurities and trying to figure out how to overcome them and not let them eat me alive. And I hope they're not eating you alive as well. Your own insecurities, obviously not mine. And I don't know what your insecurities are, but I'm gonna just shout some affirmations at you because I feel like you need some tough love right now. You are enough. You are enough. You are valuable. You are seen, you are heard, and you are appreciated. You made it to today. I am proud of you. I am proud of the person you're becoming. You are so brave. You are meant to be here. You are meant to be at that job. You are meant to be at that school. You are meant to be at that uni. There is space for you here. And there is space for you wherever you go. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to be loved. You deserve your own love. Much love, homies. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye.